everyone. It is Wednesday, October 5th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. And today is World Teachers Day. And as a show of support, you're encouraged to wear blue. So luckily, my blue blazer still fits with the bump. But yes, I just want to take a minute and to thank all of the teachers for their incredible work. And I ask that you guys do the same today. And on this special day, we have a great show in store, including a royal guest. I cannot wait. So what do you say? Without further ado, let's get started. Are you looking for a career change? Well, there could be a franchise in your future. Find out more about Franchise Expo Houston happening this weekend. Well, Sheila, thank you so much for waking up with us. Very exciting. Franchise Expo Houston, it's coming back. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Franchise Expo Houston provides the opportunity for entrepreneurs to see and speak with over 100 of the most exciting franchise brands at one time. They also have the ability to take advantage of educational seminars covering everything from how to buy a franchise to how to finance your new franchise and basically everything in between.
A lot of people think when owning a business, it's way out of their reach. But how does franchising help us?
So franchising provides the opportunity to be in business for yourself, just not by yourself. When looking for a new venture, franchising covers every industry imaginable, and its investment levels are as low as $5,000 to up to over $5 million. So Franchise Expo Houston is just an avenue for someone to come and meet with some of these great franchise opportunities and learn. I mean, what better way to get to know these brands and get the insides and outs than meeting face to face with them?
In Texas, let's be real, there has been so much growth in the Lone Star State. So is that fueling the interest for these brands?
So yes, I think as the economy grows, so does the population, which means there is a huge need for more businesses to service that growth. And franchising offers people a chance to own their own business without actually having to take all the associated risks. So this, allows many people to open businesses on their own who may never have even dreamed of doing that. So yes, there's a huge potential for businesses to grow, and franchising can fill those needs.
Really exciting and giving people such an opportunity. I know a lot of people are going to want to come to the expo. Where can we go for more information?
So you can visit our website at franchiseexpohouston.com, and we're offering your viewers free admission by using source code EXPO, EXPO.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. And what are you looking forward to the most at the expo?
Just seeing people live their dream and find their dreams and get to expand their horizons.
Well, everyone, check it out. As always, It was a pleasure having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Maggie. Appreciate you.
And what can I say? A lot of exciting things are happening this weekend, including the start of the 48th annual Texas Renaissance Festival. And of course, we had to have our good friend of the show, the King himself, to help kick things off. Your Majesty, I will curtsy, 9 months pregnant and all. Luckily, I got back up.
Indeed, and of course, I believe I knighted you last year, so I should curtsy to you,
well,
Queen
thank you.
Maggie of the
Whatever
morning.
you did worked. Look at us now. I got married, and now we're having a baby.
Apparently it took, indeed.
It did take, for sure, King.
Well, I heard you're about to leave on maternity leave, but I thought since you were going to be bringing a lovely new princess into the world, I'd present you with baby's first sword.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
She'll use this on all her dates. Her daddy will be happy.
Absolutely. He might be wanting the real one here.
Whoa. I mean, we know how big your sword is, King. Well, we always have so much fun. Now, 48th annual.
Indeed.
What can we expect this year?
Well, you can always expect the best that the Texas Renaissance has to offer. And this year, we're starting this weekend, October 3rd. We're going to run weekends all the way through November 27th. And of course, that's the Friday after Thanksgiving included. And this year, we have a brand new pub called the Thirsty Pirate.
Ooh.
Indeed, it's going to be wondrous. It's a two-story affair, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And of course, this year we've added a lot of new tastings. A lot of people enjoy tastings coming out to the fair and wandering around. So we have a mead tasting with our meadery, with a brand new area. It's absolutely wonderful. Of course, our sponsor, Hack Winery, will be there with wine tastings. And then there's Scotch tastings, and there's tequila tastings, And there's, yeah, indeed, and tea, and basically, if you could drink it, you could taste it at the Texas Renaissance Festival because, you know, we're famous for all our food and all the glorious fun.
Yes, of course. Not just a turkey leg, but everybody still needs to get that turkey leg. You know what else I love? A good theme party.
Ah, indeed. That's right. For every weekend, we have a whole new celebration that we need to do.
I told the queen she was not supposed to call during this. She gets so jealous.
She did. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, live TV, the queen. I know. She can back off. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Right, there we are. That's fine. Pardon me. But yes, we have 8 themed weekends we're going to be celebrating. We start with Oktoberfest. We go to 1001 Dreams. We then have a pirate adventure, All Hallows Eve, and then Heroes and Villains, Barbarian Invasion, the Highland Fling, and then we conclude with a Celtic Christmas, 3 days right after Thanksgiving, where people can throw off all the trials and tribulations of the week and just enjoy the festival for 3 days.
And everybody enjoys it. Here you are. What are you looking forward to most?
This year, I'm looking forward to all our guests coming out because, you know, it seems like things have gotten a lot better. We don't have to worry about any special lines or anything. So we just want people to come out and enjoy themselves and have a wondrous time. And of course, I enjoy seeing some of my favorite acts out there, the Clan Tinker. And of course, we have the Joust 4 times a day. I've seen the Parisian Clown. There's just so much to do, indeed, and talk about. And there's only one place that they can find all about it.
Where is that?
That's at TexRenfest.com, TexRenfest.com. And there they can get their tickets to the festival. And if they buy them in advance, they get the best rates. And they can also make reservations for any of the tastings that I talked about. Or our King's Feast. 6 courses, 2 hours, all the libations and food you can eat, and the best entertainment in the land. And they can do all of that at TexRenfest.com, and they can schedule the camping.
Well, as always, it was a pleasure having you.
Yeah.
And I think for commercial break, should we say it?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Stay tuned for more Houston Happens. Thank you again, Your
Oh,
Majesty.
thank you. Now I got to get to it, the Queen.
She's such a pain.
We love you because you keep it real.
Judge Mathis, next on CW 39 Houston.
Martha is my sister, and she was murdered. I don't understand how someone charged with murder can be let out to murder again. Judges are letting violent criminals out of jail, and we are paying the price. I question myself, what can I do? We can use my sister as an inspiration, because I don't want something like this happen to other families. I ask you to honor my sister by electing new Harris County judges.
When you're devoted to me, I start to see things a little differently.
You know, healthcare is a lot like music. Lots of individual parts. Doctors, hospitals, insurance, but they're not all working together, which leaves our care discombobulated.
If you're on Medicare, say goodbye to uncoordinated health care. This is all-in-one care from Devoted.
Devoted is different. Devoted is all-in-one health care, complete with health plans and your doctors, coordinated to bring together all the pieces and customize for you. Health care, health coverage, the whole shebang, working together.
When you're devoted to me, each day has a whole new quality.
Because when things work together, there's nothing holding us back from doing exactly what we want.
When you sign up for a Devoted Health Medicare Advantage plan, you get all-in-one care, complete with affordable health plans and your doctors, plus exclusive medical teams. Devoted coordinates all the parts of your healthcare experience, delivering customized care built for you. Say goodbye to uncoordinated healthcare.
Say hello to all-in-one care from Devoted. Now, nothing's holding us back.
Devoted to me, each day has a whole new quality. We've got the love and care that we need, 'cause things are coming together for you and me.
Get started today by calling for your free Medicare guide.
Come on, Let's live the life we want.
Devoted is devoted to me. Devoted is devoted to me.
Well, Amanda, thank you so much for joining Houston Happens this morning. We're really interested to learn more about this. Can you just start by telling us, what is Julie?
Yes, I'm so excited to be here. Julie Products, Inc. is a modern women's pharmaceutical company. We are so excited to bring 21st century digital first methods to making sure healthcare is relatable and personal. And so our first product, Julie, is an FDA approved emergency contraception pill that is now available nationwide. And we are so excited to not only get this drug to more people, but get the education about how this drug works. And so that's what we're really proud of at Julie.
Well, just like you mentioned, wanting to educate people, they may have heard of contraception, but not necessarily emergency contraception. So can you just go into more detail about that?
Absolutely. So emergency contraception, also known as EC or the morning after pill, it is a pill that helps delay ovulation. So no egg, no fertilization, no pregnancy. It's really about pregnancy prevention. And that is the education that we're bringing out there. The simple narrative about what this pill does and busting the myths about what it doesn't do. And we feel that if more women understood how this pill worked, it really would become one more tool in their pregnancy prevention toolkit.
So what led you to start this company, to start Julie?
Yeah, I've always been very excited about bringing voice to the voiceless. I used to do that in my first startup about cosmetics, and I'm excited to bring that to the world of women's healthcare. I am a Southerner who lives in New York, and I feel like so often innovation is really in the kind of bigger liberal East Coast cities. And what I'm excited about is bringing the simple narrative of how really good healthcare can change our lives to everybody everywhere. And so the calling of Julie is really about access for all. If there is a medicinal solution that you need, we want to make sure you understand how your body works and how one of our medications can help you. So this really is the beginning, and we are a company about digital first, inclusivity, and access.
All right, really quickly, where can our viewers get it?
Yes, everyone can get it at Walmart nationwide. We are so proud of our partnership with them.
Well, awesome. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us on Houston Happens.
Awesome. Thank you.
And in other health topics, enlarged prostate and the side effects that accompany it is a topic that many people, they're pretty uncomfortable talking about. Well, thankfully, our friends at Boston Scientific are here to help. Enlarged prostate and the side effects that accompany it is a topic that many people, they're just not comfortable talking about it. Well, joining me to discuss more, we feel comfortable with you. This is Dr. Francisco Helpy with Houston Metro Urology. I am so glad that you are back joining us because I love how you put things into perspective. And this topic, especially men, they don't want to talk about it. And there's a lot going on. And tell me a little bit about all of the different things.
Yes, so thanks again for the opportunity. Yeah, today we're going to talk a little about BPH, which stands for benign prostatic hyperplasia. It's a very common condition that men typically after the age of 40 or 50 will experience. And it basically translates to having a hard time emptying their bladder. I know that the word prostate is included there, but I really emphasize that it's most about bladder preservation and bladder health. So the idea is as we get older, your prostate will obstruct the flow of urine, and that can indirectly end up affecting the function of your bladder. Typically, men will complain of a weaker stream, some urgency, frequency, and these are things that we typically start ignoring until it progresses and quality of life starts taking a hit. And that's usually when we see patients.
So you actually have a way, it's not very invasive, right, to treat this?
There's tons of ways that we can treat it. The standard of care for a really long time has been starting patients on medications. You can also work a little bit on dietary changes, behavioral changes, but as the condition progresses, normally the urinary flow is taking a hit because the urethra starts getting narrow. So there used to be ways where we have to do very aggressive or invasive procedures, and we've sort of moved away from those. Interestingly, as we've been improving the options options that we have, we've come across techniques that help us not only preserve urinary function, but also preserve sexual function. And that's one of the things that we wanted to talk about, the ability of doing an office-based procedure called Resume, where we can inject vapor into the prostate, and this causes some thermal injury that leads to the destruction of tissue. These guys, they recover super quickly. They're back to their activities basically just a day or two afterwards. And it's a very effective way of dealing with the potential side effects of medications and avoiding all of that, while again preserving the function of their bladder, which is the one thing that we worry about the most.
Geez, and not having a lot of downtime too. That's great.
Super quick and easy. Normally it takes in the order of 5-10 minutes. I actually do it just with nitrous oxide, so patients don't even have to go under.
Wow.
They go home the same day. We typically keep a catheter for a couple of days. Once a catheter comes out, all downhill from there.
Oh my goodness. So where can we go for more information or to visit you to see if we're a good candidate?
So our website is hmutx.com. Our phone number is 713-634-4441. And maybe not everyone is the right candidate, but again, it all starts with a conversation. You have to just be open about the symptoms that you're experiencing, and then see if you're the right candidate to get this or any of these maneuvers taken care of.
Or go from there. Well, as always, Doctor, I love having you on the show. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And today is World Meningitis Day. I actually spoke with a pediatrician and vaccines expert about what parents need to know about meningitis B. Well, Dr. Gillen, thank you so much for waking up with us to talk about this really important topic. My mom actually had meningitis, so I'm glad that we're discussing this. It's really, really scary. So starting off, what is the Ask to Be Sure campaign and why is it personal to you?
Thanks for having me. Ask to Be Sure is a health awareness campaign created by GSK to help educate and empower parents to be able to ask about meningitis B vaccination. I'm a pediatrician. I'm also the parent of an 18-year-old. So I know that many parents are unaware of meningitis B vaccination. And so I'm here to help educate parents about the importance of meningitis B vaccination, as well as help them start the dialogue with their healthcare provider, what questions to ask, and have that dialogue with their teens, their families about meningitis B vaccination.
And why would you say, I remember getting the meningitis vaccine before I went to college, so why would you say teens are at such a high risk?
So 16 to 23-year-olds are at an increased risk for meningitis due to normal common behaviors of 16 to 23-year-olds, teens and young adults. They share just about everything, water bottles, utensils, they practically live on top of each other. And so that shared small space is what puts them at an increased risk.
So when we were talking about the vaccinations and all of that, what else should parents be asking their children's doctor about?
So if I can backtrack a little, just give a couple bits of information is that, so what is meningitis? So meningococcal disease, meningitis is a rare but serious infection that causes serious complications. So 1 in 10 will die. 1 in 5 will have serious complications such as limb loss, hearing loss, and permanent brain damage. And meningitis B vaccination has been available since 2014, but in 2021, 7 out of 10 17-year-olds had not received meningitis B vaccination. So to answer your question, the questions they should be asking is, has my child had meningitis B vaccination? And then we have this amazing resource, asktobesure.com, asktobesure.com, to be able to go onto the website and learn about meningitis B vaccination, and really questions and dialogue they can have with their healthcare provider about meningitis B vaccination.
And as a parent yourself, what would you encourage all parents lastly to do, and why is this so important?
I think it's about being proactive and being educated. And so going on to that asktobesure.com, learning about it, speaking to their teens and their young adults, and then speaking to their physicians, making sure if they've had meningitis B vaccination already, if they haven't, to engage in that conversation with their healthcare provider.
Well, doctor, thank you so much for shedding light on this really important topic.
Thank you.
If you make a decision to take a risk, that's one thing. But when they know that there's something that'll hurt you, and they hide it, that ain't right.
No, it wasn't. The asbestos industry knew their products were harmful, so $30 billion was set aside to compensate victims. Call 833-4-ASBESTOS. You may be entitled to your fair share.
That just ain't right.
Call today, and together we can make it right.
104.1
KRBE. It's my number one.
Home of the Rula and Ryan Show.
Can't wake up without it. We've got roses, revenge, and special case prank calls. The Rula and Ryan Show. Come on, dance with me. And all your favorite songs.
All the biggest hits.
KRBE is my station.
Houston's number one hit music station.
104.1 KRBE.
A Medicare Advantage plan should come with all the benefits you want and zero compromises. With Amerigroup, it can. Just go to amerigroup.com/answers or call 866-360-1446 for a free one-on-one Medicare plan review. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing coverage, along with transportation, a gym membership, and $0 copay for prescriptions, all for zero extra cost. Plus, you could be eligible for extra benefits to help you save even more. We have plans with up to $1,900 a year to help you pay for over-the-counter health items, groceries, and living expenses like cell phone, electric, or water bills, all on a single prepaid MasterCard you can use at thousands of locations nationwide. Call Amerigroup at 866-360-1446 or visit amerigroup.com/answers and get a Medicare plan with zero compromises for you.
What makes best reviews the best reviews? They have an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on pretty much everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
So you can be confident that whatever you're buying is right for you, no matter what life throws at it. Like your daughter Clementine, for example. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
CW39 is teaming up with the Gulf Coast Regional Blood Center to save lives. You can give at these locations on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Your donation can save up to 3 lives. Go to CW39.com/give blood to learn more.
All right, are you single? Well, it's fall, so you know what that means. Cuffing season is here, but you might want to lock in an electric boo. Just ask Power Wizard. Commitment phobes, especially when it comes to an electricity provider, but you might want to sign up for that long-term plan. Never fear, here to guide us through all of this is Tatiana with Power Wizard. Always so great to have you.
Thanks, Maggie. Hello.
Hello. It's so wonderful because you make things make sense, which I really appreciate. You and I were talking, I told you my dad, he was in the process of looking and he was like, gosh, these long-term plans, but you say no, go for it.
Yeah, go for it. We are also used to our 12 months, 24 months contracts, and they're still available, but those rates are the highest there is right now. So we used to 9 cents, 10 cents rates. Right now, the 12 months are 18 to 21 cents in some cases. So yeah, you do want to go for the 36 months, 48 months contract terms.
Well, here's the thing though, I think this is where people are getting like, I'm worried about that because let's say I don't really like what's going on and I want to cancel. So what are we going to, be penalized for that?
Yeah, so Power Wizard helps you through all the legwork. We do all of this for you, but we advise our customers, or we do this for our customers. We sign them out on 36-month plans. It's a 40 cents rate. It's much better than 18, 19. So on every month you save about $130 by being on this long-term contract.
Jeez.
Yes, of course it depends on how much you use. But if you use $2,000, $3,000 a month right now with these hot summer temperatures, you do save about $50 to $130 every month. So the 36 months plan have a cancellation penalty of $99, sometimes $150. So why would you not go for 36 months and then cancel after, we do estimate in 12 to 18 months the rates will come down again.
Oh, I hope so.
Of course, can't guarantee it, but this is what, we estimate and we forecast. So once they come down again, you just simply move from your 36 months, you cancel it and go back to your 12 or 24 month plan again.
So you're still saving money.
Yeah, you save every month $130 and, once the time comes, you say goodbye to that plan, you pay the penalty and sign up for a new one.
And they help us say goodbye, you all.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I was terrible at breaking up with people. So you would I wish you were there when I was breaking up with ex-boyfriends. I'm just kidding. But you'll break up with electricity providers for us.
So yeah, if you don't want to deal with all that hassle, that's what PowerWizard does. We choose the right plan for you. We do all the legwork. We do all the searching. You don't have to search for hours and trying to find the right plan. We do all of this for you. And our strategy right now is to put our customers on 36-month plans. Once rate comes down, we just let you know. You can decide, yes, I want to pay the penalty, and we move you to a better rate.
Well, I would like to commit to PowerWizard. I don't know about you. Also, where can people go for more information?
Go to powerwizard.com. Lots of information on our website about us, what we do. There's also a phone number you can call our customer service agents. They're very friendly. They're very knowledgeable. All questions you have, just call us. You don't have to sign up for our services, $89 a year to manage all your electricity needs. But just call them, ask questions, educate yourself what's going on. It's very important.
Well, as always, Tatiana, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And what can I say? That's nearly a wrap on today's show. But before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. And there we have it all there. And guess what? We will see you back here tomorrow morning. Same place, same time for more Houston Happens. In fact, you definitely want to tune in because you will be finding out who will be filling in for me while I'm on maternity leave. Just 2 more shows to go. I cannot even believe it, you all. So that and more will be headed your way tomorrow. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye for now, everybody. Be safe out there. Enjoy your day.